Henry's mother Nora tells Hava that he's very, very active. He's always doing something, rolling, crawling, even starting to stand up. Hava watches Nora helping Henry to stand. She is holding him by the hands, encouraging him to walk. Hava sees that it is more than Henry is ready to handle. His balance still has to develop. He needs to start holding a solid object before he can stand holding a hand. He needs to be motivated by his own interest and by the feeling that his body is ready to support him. Don't use your hands to help him. Let him climb on your knees. Let him pull himself up. That way, he can better feel his feet on the ground and will have a clearer sense of his own balance. For Nora, this is a new way of relating to him. Instead of helping, she is sitting quietly with her arms down. Henry clearly enjoys the new situation. He can begin to balance on his own, and he discovers that he doesn't need his mother's help. He is learning by trial and error, coming up and falling down again and again. Hava tells Nora that Henry needs to learn this way to be steady on his own feet. It's not something she can help him with or do for him. At this point in his development, it's more important that he learns to fall and that he is not afraid of falling. A second lesson for Henry is how to calm himself. Henry is very busy. Ordinarily, he might not let Hava hold him, but after the group sings, he is ready to pay attention. Hava brings her face close to him, puts out her tongue, and makes movements with her lips. He watches her intently. At the same time, Hava taps and squeezes Henry's limbs, helping him to feel and to calm himself. This deep, proprioceptive stimulation is something that busy children often need, and it's one of the reasons they find it hard to sit quietly. Mapping the body parts establishes a sense of center that makes it possible for a baby to be calm. Henry has settled down, and for the rest of the session, he plays quietly near Hava and Nora. Nora can hardly remember seeing Henry as calm as this. Hava tells Nora that this is a good time to leave him to play by himself.
Just being there as a very important person, that you present is good enough for him to be safe to play.
Partway through the session, Nora turns to take a bottle from her bag.
What did you want to give him?
Water.
Did he ask?
How does he ask?
I mean, he was playing so nice. Are you thirsty?
Maybe.
It doesn't mean that he is thirsty.
That's true.
You see, so actually, give him the time.
Every child has his own rhythm and own way of expressing his needs. Hava uses the situations that arise during a session to guide each mother to recognize her baby's needs based on what she sees rather than what she imagines. During the group session, Hava shows the parents that she puts out only a few toys at a time.
If there are too many toys, they are running from one toy to the other. That's enough.
Just one or two for each child. She explains that children develop creativity through extended play with one toy. The toy may be simple, but there are many ways to relate to it. A child can grasp it, bring it to his mouth, look at it, hold it up, transfer it from one hand to the other, even hit the floor with it. There is so much to explore. Hava believes that an environment with fewer toys actually stimulates a child to be more creative. Hava discourages using television as a babysitter. Being with family members stimulates babies' emotional and social development. It builds a sense of security and exposes babies to developed behaviors. Human interaction has dramatically different neurological effects than watching television. The baby develops healthy attachment, learns to read emotion, and begins to acquire language. Even playing with toys is interactive. It is rich in sensation, full of possibilities, and leads to motor and cognitive development.